Stoking the firestorm he set off at the debate last night when he refused to commit to accepting the election outcome. Now Trump is saying he'll accept the result if he wins. Those three words, if he wins, if I win. That's the way he phrased it. Gloria and our political panelists here. He refused to commit last night, although today he went a little bit further, saying it's questionable result. He'll ask for some challenge, if you will. But listen to what Trump said in May of this year, because it's significant.
Right. You've been hearing me say it's a rigged system, but now I don't say it anymore because I won. Okay? It's true. Now I don't care. I don't care. And the only way I won was I won by such big margins, because it is a rigged system. But the only way you can do it's like a boxer. You got to knock him out. Then you can't worry about the judges. But it's true.
All right, so what does that tell us about Trump's worldview?
Well, I think the worldview is when you're doing well, you don't complain. And when you're not doing well and there's a possibility you're going to lose, you have to blame it somewhere else, because you can never blame yourself or blame your campaign. And so you blame the system. I mean, he said it quite honestly there. And let me tell you the timing of that. That was on May 5th. He had won Indiana. And Reince Priebus had tweeted, okay, Donald Trump is our nominee, so everybody get over it. This is our nominee.
Kasich and Cruz, we're not happy with that.
We're not happy with that. And so this is Donald Trump saying, okay, I won. I'm not going to complain about the rigged election anymore.
He's put Donald Trump, Jackie, in a bit of an awkward position. Donald Trump has put Paul Ryan into an awkward position right now.
I mean, that headline could go pretty much any day of this campaign at this point. But yeah, certainly, particularly because of what he said last night about not conceding or potentially not accepting the results of the election. What do you say when you're Paul Ryan? Because there's only one right answer to that question. Yes, of course I do. So you've seen some senators, you've seen Lindsey Graham, John McCain, Senator Sass, some senators coming out and condemning this. You have to wonder how far behind Paul Ryan is. They're probably waiting to see if it dies down, because Trump tried to clarify it today. He joked about it, which wasn't very funny, and seemed to give himself a little wiggle room, saying what his surrogates were saying last night, that if it's certified, he's going to be fine with it. But, we'll have to see if Paul Ryan decides to engage on this one.
It's not just Paul Ryan, it's other Republican leaders as well. David Swerdlick, a recent Bloomberg poll, and I'll put the numbers up on the screen, shows that more Republicans believe Trump better reflects the views of the party than Paul Ryan does. Which person's views better match your own? Donald Trump, 51%, Paul Ryan, 33%. So maybe Trump does appreciate that.
Yeah, no, and Trump has capitalized on this. I think it's only been recently that this has really broken bad for Paul Ryan in terms of poll numbers, in terms of how people are responding to him in his district. But look, he's in a tough position as the Speaker of the House, trying to hold the party together. I think that's why he sort of tacitly endorsed Ryan. But at the same time, he's living with a choice that he made, right? He could have disowned Trump when Mitt Romney did back in March. Now he's sort of stuck with it. The poll, I think it's just one poll, Wolf, but at the same time, Trump has a point here. He does, in a way, speak for that hardcore 30 or 35% of the Republican base in a way that Ryan doesn't. Ryan is a true establishmentarian.
Julia Ioffe, you spent last night with a group of Republicans in a small town in North Carolina, which, of course, is a very important swing state. What was their reaction to the debate and Trump's claim that this election is rigged?
So I wanted to see if this idea was getting any traction with them, and it was. But what surprised me was that they thought Chris Wallace, a Fox News anchor, was in the tank for Hillary Clinton, and that Fox News was in the tank for Hillary Clinton. It was interesting how much they've become just about Donald Trump and not about the Republican Party. And I was watching at the offices of the Cabarrus County GOP with the head of the GOP in that county, and these people, I think, were more for Trump than for the GOP, and that was really striking. And there was nothing that Trump could say or do that they didn't like. There was nothing Hillary could say that they would like. And somebody stormed out 5 minutes into the debate because she felt that Chris Wallace was already at that point mistreating Donald Trump and not giving him enough time.
Well, for what it's worth, I thought Chris Wallace did an excellent job moderating that debate. Not an easy assignment for any journalist, but he came through in a very excellent way. Everyone stay put. Don't go too far away. Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton together tonight at a charity event just 24 hours after their bitter final debate. So what will happen? We're standing by.